Greetings, one and all. I'm FLTV93 and welcome to Volume 3 of my newly made series for this channel called Best Of. Best Of is what I usually do for every stream that I finish starting in 2026. Is when I compile all the good parts, the funny parts, and chat interactions and what have you with the game I've basically just finished doing. With Mega Man X1 and Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland all said and done with and complete. Now is today's newest Best Of for Volume 3, Mega Man X2. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this Best Of compilation for the entire streaming experience. Enjoy! I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Wire sponge? Wire sponge is not an animal. I could actually control. Oh, mon frere, all on the very big old contrary. Sponges are indeed animals, so the motif of Mavericks being used for animal motifs for Mavericks is still being used. Oh wait, I just saw your message. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Yeah, I like to at least like to gather them all up and then maybe like make a video of saying, here's where to find X, Y, and Z. Back to my main point. You might be asking, oh, it's a sea sponge. That's not an animal. Yes, it is. Yeah, sponges are considered animals, actually. Sponges are considered animals because they have animal cells. Because animal cells are more, softer than plant cells. Plant cells are more rigid and durable because they have cell walls. Sponges don't have that. So, sponges are still considered animals. So the whole animal motive is still being maintained with wire sponge here. Ow. It's theorized that Surges is Dr. Wily from classic Mega Man. Mostly because of how he looks, and it's assumed that he knows more than X than meets the eye, basically. Me personally, I like fans theorizing that, oh, this person looks like Wily, so therefore he is Wily. But it's not really set in stone that this person really is just Wily, Because for me personally, I feel it has to at least be set in stone that this particular villain is just Dr. Wily. Like, I respect the hell out of the fan theories, and I like them, because it is a good hunch, and it is something substantial to chew on, But for me personally, meh, not really. Nah. It's more of, I don't really do the whole theory thing of, oh, Surges looks like Wily, so therefore he is Wily. Nah, not really. Not really. For me, personally. For me. I respect it, I acknowledge it, but I feel this is just a Maverick that looks suspiciously like Wily. Fun fact, each hunter besides Violin will actually be getting a second form. Like, Agile and Surges will be getting a second form that'll be quite different from their round 1 fight. Not only that, but the X-Hunters were actually supposed to be Sigma. Yeah, before Big Bad Sigma came around and just did the whole Sigma Chad grind set, the X-Hunters were planned to be Sigma. For Mega Man X2, there were actually planned doodle concepts for the Hunter. Well, Sigma's final design wasn't really the first draft, essentially. The X-Hunters were planned to be Sigma, like each of them being like a rough draft of Sigma, basically. And so that rough draft was scrapped and the final result was just the Sigma we all know and hate, basically. That and also, for the X-Hunters, for X2, there's supposed to be a fourth hunter, a female hunter. But that was also scrapped as well. And I believe Surrogate Violin was supposed to be getting a second form as well, but that was also scrapped due to time and not enough resources at the time, sadly. I mean, a remake would be dope to at least give enough time to have all that come into fruition. Like the scrapped female hunter, Violin having a second form, which honestly kind of makes things a little easier in perspective, because now you have annoying Mega Man Roku blocks being there to help you, and to screw over Violin. Seriously, flat out, I'm still yapping about some nice trivia bits, and I haven't really taken half a damage. Half a health bar off. Owie. But yes, that's all the nice trivia here and there about the X-Hunters, basically. Think of them as the Mega Man X equivalent to the Mega Man Killers. You know, like Ballad, Quint... what am I saying? Quint is not cool. Like Ballad, Anchor, and Punk, basically. Yeah, like the X-Hunters are the X equivalent to the Mega Man Killers, where it's like Anchor, Punk, and Ballad, but instead of this time, it's Surgus, Violin, and Agile. Then people still theorize, oh, Surgus is just Wily, but I treat that as just fan theorizing headcanons, what have you. I mean, yeah, it looks like Wily, but not really, to me personally. Aside from that, yeah, that's actually the trivia that I at least know of for the X-Hunters, basically. Okay, Wire Sponge is weak to the Sonic Slicer. And I believe there's a special animation that happens to be used when the final blow for Wire Sponge is the Sonic Slicer.
Here comes a new challenger!
Wow! Wow! You are so cool! I am not worthy! I am not worthy! Step inside for a special surprise.
Shoryuken!
But to reiterate, to get the Shoryuken, be at full health, get the sub-tanks, get the boss, beat all 8 Mavericks, get a fully upgraded axe, which means getting all the armor pieces, and the heart tank pieces as well, and then... Hi, I'm FODV93, and I'm here to show you an alternative way to get the Shoryuken with the Mega Man X2. Go to the password screen, enter 1172-3367-6182, and then 3246. But have the cursor be on one of the last numbers within the last one on the password screen. Hold left, hold down. Be sure to hold down and left at the same time. Hold R, then the B button, and then hold Y. And in my honest opinion, keep holding this combination of buttons, and you'll be starting out in the X-Hunter's Fortress. Give it a quick sec.
Shoryuken!
And you have the Shoryuken. The thing is, when it comes to doing the button combination, you actually have to do, within the last row of numbers, still hold left, and then go down, still hold left and down at the same time, then you start to hold R, then you start to hold B, then you start to hold Y. But make sure you don't let go of any of the buttons within that order, like going down within left, and then down, still hold left and down, then you press the R button, hold it, then you make sure to hold the B button while still holding the other buttons, and then you hold Y and press, and then you press and hold Y. You'll start in the X-Hunter's Fortress with the Shoryuken in hand. There we go. But this password does not let you have the 0 parts. In just a second, I will show you the way to start the X-Hunter's Fortress with the 0 parts as well. Back at it again, and here's the password in order for you to get everything plus the 0 parts and the Shoryuken to start at the X-Hunter's Fortress. 8377-8143-6822 and 7651. And the input to get the Shoryuken is still the same. Hold left, then down, still hold left and down, then hold the R, press and hold the R button, press and hold the B button, and then press and hold Y. Keep on holding it. Keep on holding it. In my honest opinion, keep on holding all the buttons at the same time. And then... Shoryuken at last, and with 0 parts as well. When it comes to doing this, I've been seeing passwords all around the internet saying you need to hold down, left, R, B, and then Y together. And then some of which had like a different combination set. No, I'm going to be telling you the actual real combination set. Like, they keep saying, oh, hold down and left. No. You hold left, then you go down, and then each of the other buttons is actually separate. Hold R, press and hold R, press and hold B, and then press and hold Y. Have those buttons be held all together when confirming the password screen. Then from there, you'll be able to have the Shoryuken with and without 0 parts as well. A quick little cheat sheet if you don't feel like going down to the X-Hunter's Fortress with all that other shenanigans, just get the Shoryuken essentially. Slide down the shaft, and then from there you'll get your Shoryuken command. In order to do the command for the Shoryuken, you have to input the commands for the Shoryuken, as you would in Street Fighter. So
Shoryuken!
no, this cannot be! Master, avenge me! In Wire Sponge's stage, there will actually be a heart tank. The heart tank is also the easiest one in the entire game. All you have to do is climb up the wall and get it, and it's yours. And right here is where the sub-tank would be for Wire Sponge's stage, but I collected that by total accident. That's my mistake, but it's right there. Right where X is essentially the main area, general area where you can actually find that thing. So let's try and get the leg piece. But in this area, all you have to do is use Wheel Gator's weapon, and then it'll lead you to the capsule for the legs. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your main drive unit. With it, you will be able to dash well in midair. Use it wisely, Mega Man X. Thankfully, we have the leg upgrade, so we can always just get the Buster piece and an additional heart tank for our troubles. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your X-Buster. With it, you will be able to charge energy in both arms at once. This enables you to shoot a double shot or to charge any weapon. And right here is the heart tank. You can do this one of two ways. You could either use the speed burner and the Buster upgrade fully charged, or you can actually just use a second method, which I will try now. Get the heart tank and also get the sub-tank as well. Tank piece. Use the stack beetle robot to ride and climb all the way up, and then the sub-tank is yours. Okay, coming up next is the Morph Moth armor upgrade piece, which is the chest piece, along with the heart tank piece. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your body armor. With it, you can absorb damage and transfer it into explosive weapon energy. It's called the Giga Crash for this particular weapon. I'm mistaken, the G Crush. I think it's called the G Crush or something like that. Yeah, it is called the G-Crush, my mistake. I think it's called like the Giga Crush or something like that. But yes, but the Giga Crush, it absorbs damage, well, from enemies. One little thing you do need for the Heart Tank piece is to use Crystal Snail's weapon, the Crystal Hunter. What you need to do is use the Crystal Hunter. There we go! What you need to do is have a combination. Well, this is me, but you can flat out just use the fully charged Buster piece and the Speed Burner. But what I want to at least do is use the Lake piece, the Buster part, and the Speed Burner all at once to try and get the Heart Tank piece. Let's do this. In Magna Centipede stage, you'll just find the Sub-Tank and the Heart Tank as well. For this, what you need are 3 things. 1, do not trigger the spotlights. 2, the Buster upgrade. And 3, Speed Burner. Charge the Speed Burner all the way up, while climbing your way up, and then get to the gun turret. If you don't trigger them, the gun turrets can act as an additional wall for you to climb up to get the Heart Tank piece. Both the Heart Tank and the Sub-Tank piece are there within the beginning of the level. The Heart Tank, you just need to not be triggered by the spotlights. The other thing is that, well, you need the Speed Burner and the Buster upgrade just for you to get the Sub-Tank and the Heart Tank piece. Right here, you need to use the Speed Burner and the Buster upgrade in order for you to get the Sub-Tank piece. In Bubble Crab stage, there is the Heart Tank and the Sub-Tank as well. Here we are. Buster upgrade, and maybe... In order for you to get the Sub-Tank and the Heart Tank piece, you need to use Bubble Crab's weapon and the Buster upgrade. Right within here, use Bubble Crab's weapon fully charged up with the Buster upgrade, and then you can actually use it to get to the Sub-Tank. In Crystal Snail stage, you'll actually find the Heart Tank piece and the final Dr. Light capsule. You can either use one of 2 things. Well, I believe using the armor is actually the most beneficial thing to do. You can either use the strike chain to do this, but it can be a bit difficult. Or just do a bit of fancy skills, which what I'll be doing right now. Here, and right within here, the Dr. Light capsule for the helmet upgrade. Get rid of these pests right here, and you'll find yourself the final Dr. Light capsule, which is the helmet upgrade. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your radar optics. It uses some energy, but with it, you will be able to see objects that you could not see before. Good luck, Mega Man.
But to answer that, we need to talk about parallel universes.
Mega Man X, I've located the X-Hunter's base. It's at grid location 00. That's right at the North Pole. It's right at the North Pole. North Pole. Oh wait, gotta for a sec. Roger, Dr. Kane. I'm on my way. It will take some more time to reactivate Zero. Slow them down, Mega Man X. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Look who I found wandering around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die and he's not too happy about that. Now I think it is time that he repays the favor. Sigma, you should have studied the blueprints closer. There's only one Zero. Wait, Zero? I know your secret. You're destined to follow me. Maybe so, but I still don't like you. Fine, if you will not follow me, then I will watch you die. Once again. Zero! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mega Man X. The greetings will have to wait. We've got to defeat all the Mavericks, including Sigma. I'll take out the main computer, and you follow Sigma. Let's go! Here it is, X. Sigma lies just ahead.
Meanwhile, in the parallel universe,
I'm sorry, X. One of the X-Hunters attacked. The base head took all of Zero's parts away. They are going to rebuild Zero at their base. I tracked them to location 00, the North Pole. I can't let them tamper with him, Dr. Kane. I've got to save him. Look who I found wander around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that. Now I think it is time that he repays the favor. Zero? Zero. Do you remember me? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry to cause you so much trouble. X, you need to go after Sigma. I'll try and destroy the main computer. Take care of yourself, Zero. I don't have time to put you back together again. I'll be okay. Get going, X. Here it is, X. Sigma lies just ahead.